Dark psychology is so controversial that most YouTubers and creators avoid discussing it. If you master dark psychology, those YouTubers and content creators won't be able to manipulate you anymore. Moreover, you'll see the true nature of the people around you because people manipulate you every day without you realizing it. Just because you are good doesn't mean the world will treat you fairly. Psychopaths like Hitler, big companies, politicians, salesmen, and some people around you have been using dark psychology for years to their advantage. However, you shouldn't learn dark psychology to manipulate others. Instead, you should learn it so no one can manipulate you. In this video, we'll reveal 11 dark psychological tricks you must know. Number 1. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulation trick where the manipulator alters your memories to create self-doubt. They make you see and feel the situation exactly as they want. For example, if someone does something wrong to you and you confront them, they twist the situation to make it seem like it's your fault. They challenge your understanding, making you feel like you misheard or overreacted. They might even make you believe that your expectations were too high, and that's why you're hurt. Beware of such people because they are common. Number 2. Fear-mongering. Spreading fear to get their way is a common dark psychological trick dating back to Hitler's time. He used media and propaganda to make Jews the biggest threat to Germany, spreading fear and controlling people. Politicians and big companies still use this tactic to sell products or influence decisions. A boss may keep an employee in constant fear of losing their job, or a partner may threaten to leave to maintain control. Recognize that these fears are often false, used to exploit you. Number 3. Love bombing. This trick is most commonly used in romantic relationships. The manipulator shows overwhelming affection through words, gifts, and surprises, making the victim fall in love. Once the victim is under their control, the manipulator reduces the affection, causing the victim to crave the previous level of attention. This sense of rejection makes the victim more compliant to the manipulator's demands. Be cautious if someone is excessively sweet at the beginning of a relationship. Number 4. Social proofing. In Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion, Robert Cialdini explains that when we are confused, we look to others, friends, celebrities, or influencers, for guidance. Social proof is a common trick where seeing others do something makes us more likely to do the same. However, people often create fake social proof. For example, we might watch a movie based on positive reviews that aren't genuine, or we may change our perception of someone because everyone around us praises them. Be aware of manipulated social proof. Number 5. Silent treatment. The silent treatment is a dark psychological hack based on the idea that silence speaks louder than words. It can trigger multiple emotions in the victim, including confusion, self-doubt, anger, and increased attachment. For example, if a close friend or partner repeatedly ignores you after you've asked them to stop doing something, remaining silent confuses them and forces them to comply with your wishes. This trick is dangerous and psychologically torturous, so avoid using it on others. Number 6. Guilt tripping. Guilt tripping involves reminding the victim of a past mistake to make them feel guilty and vulnerable. This trick forces the victim to comply with the manipulator's wishes out of guilt. For example, if your partner wants to convince you to go somewhere you don't want to, they might say, "You never come with me. Last time too, we didn't go anywhere because of you." This makes you feel guilty and comply with their wishes. Number 7. Forced teaming. Forced teaming is a manipulation tactic where the manipulator presents their problem as a shared problem. In a professional setting, for instance, your boss might give a long speech about how the company is in trouble, but also facing an opportunity. Then they might say, "That's why we all need to work together this Sunday without taking an off." This way, they force you into compliance by making you feel part of a team. Number 8. Choice restriction. Restricting choices is a way to steer people's decisions in a desired direction. Directly telling someone to do something might lead to resistance, but if you limit their choices, their decision-making power is also limited. For example, if you want your younger sibling to study, instead of directly telling them to study, you could say, "Go get something from the market or do some house chores because studying is not happening." They are more likely to choose studying over these tasks. Number 9. Amplifying problems. Amplifying problems involves exaggerating a situation to create fear, urgency, and pressure, making the victim vulnerable. For example, if you're half an hour late to meet your partner, they might create a big fuss about waiting in the heat and being hungry, making you feel guilty and compliant to their wishes for the rest of the day. For number 10, go slightly wrong. Manipulators often hide information by saying nothing or twisting words. However, if you ask something slightly wrong, their natural desire to correct you kicks in. For example, if you want to find out where your friend went on vacation, but they are being secretive. Or you might say, like, I heard you went to Europe. They might correct you, like, no, I went to Asia. Then you could ask, oh, Japan? They might say, no, Thailand. Through this, you can get the information without directly asking. Number 11, self-abasement. Manipulators often use self-abasement or self-deprecation to win trust, apologize, or strengthen relationships. By insulting themselves in front of others, they make the other person feel superior, which fosters trust and compliance. For example, if your partner is upset with you, you might say, I'm so bad. I don't know how I made this mistake. No matter how hard I try, I always mess things up. This trick is commonly used to gain sympathy and manipulate people. Remember, these dark psychological tricks are dangerous and harmful. Knowing about them helps you protect yourself from being manipulated. Use this knowledge wisely and ethically. Stay vigilant and safeguard your mind against those who seek to control you. If you learned even a little from this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon too. Comment below with any questions or thoughts. Thank you for watching. You can only understand this psychology when you know how a real man thinks. If you want to become a real man, watch this video. See you.